What up, y'all? It's your boy, Prince Jonathan, coming back to you. Mr. Dominate the Day. Ooh, yep. Today's a brand new day. Today I'm feeling really good right now. And I was feeling like tired before this, but I'm feeling really good right now because I get the opportunity to talk to you. The mission of these videos is not just to complete 75 in a row. The mission is to sow love, to sow authenticity, and to sow progression into you. And also into me, because like I say, I watch everything back and I go, yep, I need to improve on that. Yep, I may have said it, but there's still work to be done in that area. I'm not a guru. Life doesn't stop. And today I want to talk to you about that. I run into a lot of people that say like statements like this, like, that's just who I am, or this is what I do. This is exactly who I am. And there's merit to that. I get that. There is merit to it. But at the same time, if you don't have a growth mindset, that is literally a fixed mindset statement. So that means like you're not willing to progress further than what you already are. You're so set in your ways that you don't think you have the ability to progress. And for those that are out there that are like, I believe in God and God made me this way. And it's like, so you saying the creator is just gonna leave you in this one state that you are never to grow from here. This is as good as it gets. That's what you're telling me. Your belief is that strong. Whatever you believe, universe, you believe in astrology, whatever it is, you telling me that when you say a statement like this is just who I am, you're leaving no room for growth. Think about those statements, because the last thing you want to do is be so fixed that you never even see the beauty of life beyond your vista. That maybe you need to turn this way and see that there's more of you this way, there's more of you that way, but you stuck going that way. So what do I mean by all this? And why is this kind of like in my spirit? I started to think about my life and just how I used to be. I was very like I would preach in a way, say in a way, like I had an open mindset, but I'd be very afraid to do something. And something came up the other day. A friend of mine was like, hey, you need to do this speaking thing that it's like almost like a certification. I was like, cool, I definitely want to. Obviously I want to. So she was talking to me and all of a sudden I got this pit in my stomach and I was like, where is this coming from? It's coming from you don't think you're good enough. So like you only rise to where your talent takes you, where you shine. And I was like, oh, that's coming up again. Why is that coming up? Because I was like thinking about over my life, I would get to a certain point and when things got really difficult is when people would start to pick at what I was doing. Like I said, I ask for feedback all the time. So I know I need it to grow at this point. But before, I didn't really want the feedback. I just wanted you to like me. I just wanted you to like what I was doing. I just wanted you to think that what I was doing was great, not really tell me the truth about it. And that pit came back over me and I was like, man, before that would have scared the mess out of me and I never would have done it. Now I'm looking at it like, all right, we're gonna research, we're gonna do some research and we're gonna step out into it. Yep, what did I say? Step out into it. Who you are, that's wonderful. Who you are. I'm a person outside of speaking, I curse. I'm not gonna lie to you. I curse, I make jokes. Sometimes crass, sometimes not crass. Sometimes I use the F word. But in different situations, I do shift because certain situations calls for different language. But that doesn't mean I stop growing. There are times where I'm in a position that's uncomfortable. There's a position where I think a certain way and wherever I'm at is challenging that thought process. It's okay for me to go like this. You know what, hold on. Let me drop my guard and let me learn something. Because in my belief that I think God is so omnipotent, you think I can't learn something from the situation I'm in? You think that you better than the situation? No longer am I gonna play that game. So I'm asking, where in your life are you so fixed in your ways that you can't even fathom a different solution to the problem? You can't fathom anything different. And we see it all the time, but nobody really wants to call it out. We see it in certain traditions that it's like, you know, we've gotten to a point we can grow, we can change some things up without disrespecting. And I feel like that word right there is what stops a lot of us from growing. As we think it's gonna be disrespectful to who we were, disrespectful to our family, disrespectful to whatever wants us to say that way. And I'm telling you right now, it's not disrespectful. Because if people love you, respect you, they want you to grow. And if they don't, well then you're in the wrong situation. Clear as that. You're in the wrong environment if people don't want you to grow. Now, will you still run into trouble even after I say this? Yep. Will you still run into people that are like, that's not who you are? Yep. But change is a violent process. It takes a lot of hard work, determination, commitment, and consistency to get over that hump. So who are you? What do you do? Every day that you wake up, it's a new opportunity to grow. Me? I'm getting better. I'm putting myself in difficult situations. I'm asking myself in those situations difficult questions so that I stay present. I don't just rely on just being the jokey JT. I don't just rely on being Prince Jonathan. I am Jonathan at the end of the day, and I rely on all the skill sets that I've amassed, but I'm constantly trying to grow and get more. So where are you in your life where you're like, oh, this is just who I am? I beg you, I'm begging you to stop saying that. You are not just who you are. You are a continued process of growth. The only time we stop growing is when we die. Yep. The only time we stop growing is when you die. The only difference is it just gets harder to grow. The older you get, the more your mind wants to get fixed because you know more. You know more. So you think you can predict the future. That's not true. So I'm asking you right now, drop the act. Realize that you're gonna change. Realize who you are. Who I am today is not who I was 1 year ago. I've made a massive shift. You can ask a lot of my friends. I've made a massive shift because I said I'm no longer going to be fixed in my ways. There are things that still need to catch up. There are things that I'm sowing into life. I'm sowing love, I'm sowing joy, and I'm sowing progression. But I am not who I was. And every day I wake up, it's still the same struggle of like, yep, I want to grow. I want to change things up. I want to move forward. And in order to do that, you have to have a growth mindset. I like to call it a winner's mindset because win or lose, whatever the situation is, you're going to learn from it. Winners learn. They will continue to grow in whatever they're doing. It isn't just like, oh, I lost, now it's over with. It's, okay, what do I need to improve? It isn't, I just won, let me get over this. No, there are strategic things you can do. A, be present. B, figure out what you need to write down. What is your process that works best for you? Do you need some alone time to process the week? I like to go for a drive, sometimes just get out the car and be like, all right, what do we need to focus on? That's what I do. Other processes I use is I read now every morning. I switched up my entire morning routine. Even when I'm tired and don't want to be up. Like this morning, I was like, I just kind of want to sleep. I was like, nope. We set a bright line, lights up, let's go. Read my book, got some insight, realized there's feedback that needs to happen. So no longer are you just gonna be, this is what I do. Even in your morning routine, things need to change. Every day is not gonna be the same. And if they are the same, that's a sign that you might be in a fixed position. I need you to change it up. I need you to go for something. I need you to risk something. I need you to be more authentic in who you are. It's a beautiful day, guys. This is a beautiful day for you to move forward in your life. This is a beautiful day for you to grow. This is a beautiful day for you to go to the next level. The only person stopping you from doing that is you. The only thing stopping you and in your way is yourself. And if you've gotten past yourself, congratulations. I'm trying to be like you. I'm trying to get to the next level just like you. If you're not, this is your wake-up call. I'm pulling you up. Because there are things in your life that need to change. And it's that mindset that's going to get you there. You think all this happened just because I go to the gym? You think no, it started up here. I was like, I have to get to the gym. My family depends on it. My kids depend on it. My wife depends on it. Everybody around me depends on me waking up, getting it done. Because can't nobody operate when Jonathan is in a depressive mood. Nope, we gotta win. So I fixed my mindset to a growth mindset, to a winner's mindset, and realized where do we need to change? What do we need to do? Takes constant questioning yourself, and that's okay. About to go into a ramble. I don't want to do that. So I love you from the bottom of my heart. I want the best from you. I want you to succeed, and I want you to grow at the end of the day. I want you to grow. And as always, dominate the day.